guys, it's Rose, and in this video I'm going to show you guys all of my favorite brushes, and I really tried to narrow it down to my top 10, but just like my other favorites video, I could not narrow it down to top 10 because I have so many, and I wanted to give you guys some options because I understand that some of the brushes that I have are really expensive, so I thought I'd just show you guys a range of options. Okay, so let's start off with my favorite eye brushes. I have all of these here in front of me. I can't say which one is my #1 favorite, but I do go for this one a lot. This is the 239 by MAC, and I really like this one from MAC because it's short and it's really dense, so I can really pack on color, especially if I'm doing a smoky eye or if I just really want to pack on like glitter or anything like that. I use this a lot for my kit and also for myself. And this is the 239 blending brushes. This is the 217 by MAC. And although it's not the greatest, the softest brush, I just, I like the white color too, so if I have it in my kit, I know if I use it or not. Although I do separate all of my used and cleaned brushes, I still like to see, what kind of color I used on it. And then for my blending brushes, I use this one by Up Designory. This is number 800. I use this one a lot. I think I have like 10 of these brushes, some for my kit and some for myself. This is like one of the softest blending brushes, and it's just like the MAC, the 222 brush, except for this one's skinnier and the Up Designory one is shorter and a little bit rounder at the tip. Regardless, I just like this one a lot. I think it blends really well for all over the eye. So here I have another option. This is the Sonia Kashuk, and it's not, real hair or anything. It's really cheap. I think it was like only $3, I don't know, under $5, but this is just an affordable option for those of you guys who are still really young and can't afford brushes that are like $20 to $30 a piece. And then I have the, what you would call the pencil brushes, or ones that you can use in the contour if you're really getting in the crease area, or if you just want to really get on the lash line, top and bottom. These brushes are great. So these two are the same. This is 810 by Up Designory. One is skinnier. This one is skinnier than this one because I used it for a really long time. And yeah, they're really soft, and I like that. I don't know, I like that it's really soft and it picks up a lot of color, so just a dab will do, and you can really get into like the crease area. Here's another option by MAC. This is the 219. It's the same thing. If you look at this, you can compare. This white one, 219, I use a lot also for my crease. For my under eye, I have the MAC 286, and this one is a synthetic brush, and I like to use this to blend in my concealer. Most of the time on my face, I like to use my fingers to really just dab in my concealer, but on other people, depending on the person actually, I will either dab it in with my finger to warm up the concealer, or I will use a synthetic brush like this and blend it in, or I'll use like a flat concealer brush and dab it in, depending on how bad the dark circles are. So I have 3 brushes here, and 2 are from Hakuhodo and 1 is from MAC. This is a 222. I use these brushes to really set my concealer under my eye area, and I like these brushes because they're so soft. This one by Hakuhodo is Blue Squirrel, and then this one is a mixture, Hakuhodo J5522. This one is like goat hair with something else, but it's super soft. The great thing about Hakuhodo brushes is that they are all handcrafted, they're all hand cut, so they're not put through a machine. These ones are just really well-rounded. They don't have any fallout, which is great. And yeah, they're just super soft, high quality. So with Hakuhodo brushes, you can purchase these online. A few years ago, they didn't retail anything online, so you can only purchase them at like IMATs, the makeup conventions, which is where I picked up my first few Hakuhodo brushes. And now they sell them online, And you can actually go there in person if you make an appointment. You can go there and check each brush out in person. If you have questions about them, they'll answer everything for you, like which type of hair certain brushes, and you know, they'll tell you which ones are better for, you know, whichever use. I went there in person I think a few months back, and I just purchased a bunch that I wanted for myself. And yeah, I know that I'll use these for a really long time, so I think it was worth the investment. So this is the 231 by MAC. It has this white tip. I love this brush. I have this brush in my kit. I have a whole bunch of them, and I've repurchased them over and over again because it's just the perfect fit for any type of eye shape. Okay. I like this brush because it's synthetic and it's flat and it's the perfect height. I can still get a sharp wing when I do a winged out eyeliner, and when I'm using this brush on someone else, especially if they have monolids and I need to put on more eyeliner than I need to with someone that has a double eyelid or a crease. This gets the job done really fast because it's flat. I can just put on more rather than using like a skinny angled or like a, you know, needle thin eyeliner brush, if you guys know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, but this one just gets the job done really fast, and yeah, it's affordable. I think it's under $20, so yeah, I purchased this a lot. One that's similar by Hakuhodo is the B181 brush. It's the same thing as the MAC, except for it's a little bit skinnier. This is the Hakuhodo and this is the MAC, so it's a little bit skinnier, but they're the same thing. I just wanted to get one for myself, so yeah, so far I like it. How tiny these brushes are. This is from Hakuhodo, so they're just really, really small. So I use these a lot when I want a super skinny line for my eyeliner, or when I want to tight line with like a gel, then you know, it really just, I can really get in there without using like a big fat brush. So this is one of my favorite travel brushes by Shu Uemura, and you just take the lid off, put it on the other end so that you can push out the brush on the other side. And I like it because it has a lid and it's skinny and it does a job. So yeah, and it won't get all over if I can't clean my brush right away. The corkscrew brushes, these I picked up at a convention for like $2 a piece or something. But if you have eyebrow pencils that have the ones at the end, then these work perfectly fine. Yeah, thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.